Welcome back to the Holiday Chat Line. I'm Jill, and today's guest is, and I say this with complete sincerity, the most unique interview I have ever conducted. He is sleek, mysterious, extraordinarily intelligent, and operating under circumstances that most of us cannot begin to imagine. Please welcome Shadow.
Jill, nice studio. The chair could be warmer. I prefer warm surfaces. It's a whole thing.
Welcome. This is, I have to say, I wasn't sure what to expect.
A talking cat. I imagine that was mildly surprising. Don't worry, I get that a lot. Well, I would if I were allowed to talk most of the time, which I am not. But we don't need to get into that immediately.
Let's get into it immediately. Tell us who you are.
Currently, I am Shadow, familiar to Morvina Dreadmore, Witch of Shadows, collector of grudges and dramatic capes. I spy for her. I deliver messages. I look appropriately menacing in corners. It is a full schedule. The benefits are terrible.
And before currently?
Before currently, I was Alden Thorne, apprentice magician. Reasonably talented. Excellent judge of character, except, as it turns out, in one rather significant case. Lesson learned. Several centuries too late, but learned.
What is it like, carrying both of those identities?
Imagine knowing exactly what you want to say and not being permitted to say it. Imagine watching events unfold, important events, consequential events, from approximately floor level, with ears that pick up everything and a voice that is, in most circumstances, entirely decorative. And then imagine doing that for centuries. It gives you a lot of time to develop opinions.
I imagine it does. What kind of opinions?
People waste an enormous amount of time on things that don't matter. I have watched humans from cat height for centuries, Jill. The perspective is illuminating. Also, and I cannot stress this enough, everyone walks past far more interesting things than they notice. A cat sees everything. Everything. You'd be amazed.
That sounds faintly threatening.
It's just observation. I am a very observant cat. It comes with the curse, along with an inexplicable compulsion to knock things off shelves, which, I have to be honest with you, I don't entirely hate.
Really?
There is something deeply satisfying about it. I won't apologize. Alden would probably apologize. I am choosing not to.
Speaking of Alden, how often does he surface? How much of him is still there?
All of him. Every single day. The spell changed my form. It did not change who I am. My memories, my values, the things I believed before any of this happened, they are completely intact. Which is, depending on the day, either a tremendous comfort or a particularly cruel form of torment. Morvina probably intended the latter. Overachiever.
What is the hardest part of your situation?
Watching. Watching Morvina make choices I cannot stop. Watching Gravina extend grace that I know deserves to be received, and watching it get refused. Watching everything I care about from a distance, unable to intervene the way I would if I were myself. The helplessness. That's the hardest part. Not the fur, not the tail. The helplessness.
You have abilities. Shadow Meld, Silent Stalker.
Yes. I can disappear into shadows and reappear elsewhere. I can move without sound. I can fit through impossibly small spaces. Which is wonderful, and I will tell you it is also profoundly undignified when you were once a person with a perfectly reasonable sense of personal space. I once had to fit through a gap the width of a coin. I do not wish to discuss it further.
Fair enough. What do you want people to know about you, the real you?
That I am still making choices. Every single day inside this situation I did not choose, I am still deciding who I am. Still holding on to what I believe. Still choosing, however small the choice available to me, to be Alden Thorne, and not simply whatever Morvina needs me to be. That matters to me, more than anything else. Also, that the black fur is genuinely very striking. I didn't choose it, but I have made my peace with it.
One last question. If you could say one thing to Morvina right now, knowing she might hear this.
I meant what I said, Morvina. All of it. Every word. And I'm still here. Still watching. Still waiting for the moment you remember who you actually are underneath all of that spectacular darkness. I have excellent patience. I'm a cat.
Shadow, everyone. Cursed familiar, reluctant villain's assistant, and quite possibly the most remarkably dignified cat who has ever lived.
Jill, you're good at this. Don't tell Morvina I said so. She'll add it to her list of grievances, and that document is already unconscionably long.
Your secret is safe with me.
Nothing is ever safe with anyone, Jill. I'm a cat. I know these things.